There's no going back now. Alright, so you wanted to know what is the first place that we are going to go to when we... This is on the wrong foot. First place we're going to go to when this whole quarantine is all over with, which we just found out from our governor that, no, I had it on the right foot to begin with. We just found out from our governor that the stay-at-home order has been extended to May 31st, and we have 4 different phases of how this thing is all going to be opened up.
We will be looking at all of these metrics and making a judgment on a regular basis to determine whether we can move to the next phase.
Today I'm going to go show you the first place that we're going to go to once restaurants open back up. Let's go. I just found out that the wheel on my right rollerblade is about to fall off, so let's hope that this doesn't become a problem because it's really hard to rollerblade like this. Alright, well, we made it about 50 feet and the wheel came off. It actually, I think, makes it easier to rollerblade now that it's just completely broken off. Alright, but regardless, I want to go ahead and take you to one of our favorite restaurants here in Redmond, Washington. That's the Matador. Don't sleep till So this is the Matador. It's about a few blocks away from us. It's a Mexican restaurant and it's got pretty good nachos, really good cheeseburgers. Fun fact, every single Mexican restaurant I've ever been to, I always get a cheeseburger and fries at. Really good. Mexican restaurants are amazing at making cheeseburger and fries. Just saying that, putting that out there. Now, I'm not going to say that the Matador compares to the Mexican restaurants in Arizona because that just isn't the case. But in Washington, there are very, very, very few good Mexican restaurants. They just don't cook Mexican food like they do in Arizona. But this place, pretty good. So if you're ever in Washington, near Redmond, stop by the Matador. They have really good nachos and an even better cheeseburger. And you want to know how great our government is with our money? There's a little piece of artwork right over there. You see these little pyramids with a fence around it? Well, that piece of art used to be just down the road, right over here. They didn't like it over there. They had to build something, so they spent $250,000 to have it moved to right over here. $250,000 to have a hunk of metal moved 2 blocks. Good job. All right, I actually just wanted to stop the video really quick. I think I might have gotten the facts wrong on that. I was just doing some research on this piece of art that they did move, and they actually didn't spend $250,000, so I was wrong on that. They actually spent $576,000. $500,000 to move that thing. That's ridiculous. All right, back to the video. Something kind of fun happened last week. I decided to let Kristyn cut my hair. It's one of the reasons why I've been keeping this hat on for about 8 or 9 days straight now. I mean, from the front, it doesn't look that bad. It actually looks pretty decent from the front. Just don't look at the back of my head. I just want to say that I have never once gotten clips in my hair while getting my hair cut. I don't know why we felt the necessity to put these in my hair. I thought this was a good idea. I'm starting to now think that it is not a good idea.
Also, I feel like these clippers aren't good. Like the texture of your hair
Is what? What's wrong with the texture of my hair?
I'm just not used to you having your short. You want to do it?
Kind of.
Okay, you can do it.
Ow!
Oh, sorry.
Alright, what are we working with?
It's a little bit like a bowl cut.
A bowl cut? Trust is very important in marriage. That's what I was told. Gotta have trust. If you can't trust your wife, who can you trust? But I'm starting to think that it's not as important as I thought. There's other values that are more important, like honesty. Like if you look right here, like this doesn't, I mean, it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. But I have a feeling, yeah, you get over here, it's like, what's going on? You think we could take some of this hair and put it to my face? So I can finally have a beard? What did you do? What number did you have it on? You had it on 3? We've been using 7. And she just said, why is it so short over here? She just was cutting my hair with a 3! You were doing so good. You were doing so good up until this point. I don't even want to look at it.
There's just like a whole spot. Okay.
You want to take these things back?
No.
I don't know if I can trust you. So we have a friend that's coming over to drop off some keys that he borrowed. But we're trying to find out a way to like just lower something over our balcony so he can just attach it to that and he doesn't actually have to come all the way up. And I think a tape measure should work. I mean, that's 25 feet. I think it's good.
I don't have to go all the way. Yeah, I don't trust myself to throw it up there.
No. Okay. Yes, it will. It's gonna be long enough. He just has to like clip the keys on. Okay, that's.
It's
Wait.
still like 10 feet off the ground
There's no way. Can you come this way?
towards the stairs over here.
Oh, I can't quite get it. Wait, what if you come this way? Wait, is this gonna work? Eric, we haven't had any.
Oh, does it have it?
Your arm, like, lay down on that?
Oh yeah.
Does it have a key ring?
No.
But yeah, there's a key ring on it.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Have any tape?
I think that'll work.
Done. Pull it up. Reel it up. Press the
Lose
button.
it. How are we gonna do? Talk to me.
Pull it out and press the button. Yeah, just don't drop it on the neighbor's
Oh my
desk.
god. It's working. It's working.
Almost there. Almost. Ease it up. Ease it up.
Well done. Oh my gosh. All that he did was stick it through
Oh my
like
god,
that.
it's like wedged
He-
in
he
the
just
whole
stuck-
time.
He just stuck it through like that. That's scary. That's scary. That's how he stuck
That was
it
really
through.
Oh, that
good.
is-
But
why
if
did
you
he put it
had
through the
knocked
key
it
ring?
against the railing on their porch, it would have
There's literally a key ring.
Why didn't he use that? Alright, so after looking at that art piece that was over by the Matador, it kind of got me thinking about one of my favorite art projects that I did as a kid. This right here is my Wally. I made this in Mr. Eager's ceramics class, like sophomore year of high school. It was supposed to be a teapot. That was the assignment, to make a teapot. And somehow I convinced Mr. Eager that this was a teapot. This is where the tea goes in. He actually gave me an 81% on this. It was like an 81 or 82%. And I remember him saying to me afterwards, he was like, I think that's pretty generous on my part, don't you? And I was like, yes, thank you very much. Because he was not happy that this was my teapot. My Wally here is one of those things where like I want to hold on forever. I don't know why, but I just think it's cool, and it's like a non-negotiable. I'm gonna hold on to this no matter what Kristyn says. This is Kristyn's non-negotiable. It's a cat from her grandpa. Makes a little bit more sense than a Wally broken art project when I was 15, but they're non-negotiable. So our question to you guys is, do you guys have any like old art projects or things from your childhood or any kind of keepsake items that you want to hold on to forever and you never plan on getting rid of them? Let us know. We'll see you next week.
No sleep.